Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode in our Save a Seat series here on Patreon, where we dig deeper about topics that are important to us. However, this is a special episode today. You know, I love a special episode here, and it is fall. So, if you have been following more for a while, you know that it is time for us to publish another magazine, and we are coming
Ooh.
on issue 11, which we're very excited about. We hit double digits last time, and now we get to do 11, and we're so excited. So, we're going to tell you a little bit about what it's all about today here on the pod. And if you're here with us on Patreon, you deserve an extra little treat. So, we're just going to let you know what you have to look forward to. And I am joined by our beautiful, accomplished CEO and founder, Arianna, who's going to take us through some of the content that she has curated and some of the amazing women who have contributed to this newest issue. So, welcome to our Dig Deeper episode, Miss Ariana.
Thank you so much, Chloe. You stay gassing me up. Thank you. I will come back every week if this is the introduction that I'm able to get. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, we talked on the previous episode about Alabia getting to introduce you, so I was like, man, I better step up my game.
Listen, Girly Pop almost had the whole room tearing up. She did the dang thing. I between the two of you, you guys can introduce me in any room I walk in.
Well, speaking of the last episode, we did an In Case You Missed It segment about some of the things that have happened since the last time we published a magazine. So we talked about some of our accomplishments from the last year, the last 6 months, some of the things that we're excited about. And it was really exciting to get to talk about some of the people that have made more possible and how far we've come in the last 5 years. So it's always fun to take a look back, and now we get to take a look forward at issue 11. So tell me what is coming. What is issue 11 all about? What is the
Yeah.
theme? How did it place yourself in your brain? Was it divine intervention? I just can't wait to hear all about it.
I love that theory. I also want to doubly thank everyone here. Chloe mentioned the folks who make more possible, and those of you listening right now who have saved a seat, who are sharing $10 with us each month to support our internship program, to support our overhead, and all that goes into making opportunities reachable for everyone in a reoccurring way. Thank you. A small token of our thanks, make sure you are using your code that you would have gotten in your email to get your copy of Moore's 11th issue. I can't believe we're even at 11. That blows my mind. But yes, as a small token of gratitude, your pre order is reserved already. You just got to claim it. Additionally, if you want to join us at the pre launch, you get a complimentary ticket plus your pre order and a plus one. So we'd love for you to bring a friend and use your code to, make the party a party.
Yeah,
So,
it's
hope to
always
see
a
you
great.
soon. Yes, always, always. But yes, I'm so excited. This issue's theme, Women Who, thinking of all the women who speak your name in rooms that you're not in, who inspire you, who challenge you, who double dog dare you to go for it and do the damn thing. I was thinking a lot about the different rooms I've gotten to be in and the different opportunities that I've had because people kept me in mind and said my name out loud or referred me to an opportunity. And that is really where this theme came from. I think I was struggling, honestly, at the beginning to make it a concise theme name because we've always had sustain, influence, love, very succinct themes.
Right.
And I kept stumbling over myself. And Women Who was the reoccurring bit. And so I've loved that the women who insert whatever that is for you has been something that is so open ended and something that is so applicable as a lot of our writers were starting to think about who those women were for them. It was really, really inspiring to see the way that women impact other women and support one another and do all of the things. So I always joke that the theme for the next issue comes to mind the week of launch. And this one definitely came around that same time, but it wasn't until I had coffee with Allie Donovan that I was flushing it out a little bit more to figure out how I wanted to convey it. So thankful for the creative conversations where I get to bounce ideas off of people until something sounds coherent.
Truly. And I think what I love about the theme is it's always open-ended and interpretable enough that people take it and run with it, and it's amazing to see what it means for them, and then what it means for our audiences, even for, they'll read a piece and how they interpret it. Everyone has a rich inner life that they are using as a lens to look at these things. So this theme especially has an inherent blank after women who, and you get to insert your own people. Like when we say that, you're automatically thinking of the most influential women in your life, and we get to
Mhm.
hear about some of our contributors, most influential women. And you mentioned Allie Donovan, which is a great segue to talking about some of our contributors for issue 11. So let's give the people what they want. Let's give them a quick rundown of everyone that contributed to this amazing magazine.
Yeah, so we had 2 articles that I feel like are close to home pieces. Allie came back to write with us again. She wrote for Indie Design Week last issue and was also on our panel.
This is
And
awesome.
then she is coming back this time to write about life in indie and the women who choose indie and the different ways that the Indie Fluencer program has supported people moving to a new place and how that support can really change your life as you're starting a new chapter.
Yeah.
So I love that community rallying, especially because I mean, when you go to a new place, like that's hard, that's scary. I mean, you and I have both moved,
Mhm.
and that's not an easy thing. Especially, I mean, I'm thinking more recently of both of our moves to college. More recently, I say that with air quotes.
As if it all wasn't almost 10 years ago.
That was so rude. But yes, yes, almost 10 years ago now. And so I think about the ways that we were both so excited to be involved on campus to find that new community and
Yeah.
the way that life in Indy is really building that support.
Yeah, and the
At
thing about college is you have that built-in
Mhm,
community, but when you become an adult, that kind of goes away unless you're part of specific social groups. So what
mhm.
they're doing is really amazing by creating this inherent group of, if you live here and you, especially if you're a woman, like come join us, talk to us, connect with us. So they're doing some awesome work.
100%. And if you're new in town, make sure you head over to Life in Indy so you can find your own indie fluencer, your guide as you start navigating Circle City and make Central Indiana your new home. Going back to us being in college, though, Alabia returned to write with us about the way community is cultivated at IU Kelly School of Business. There are so many organizations, and her last issue or last article, she wrote about how the places that you're in can influence the way you show up, who you are, your confidence, and all these different things. And so it was really cool to have her come back again and write about the different organizations on campus that really serve the students. And whether it is major specific or building your professional development skills, or maybe it's expanding your career opportunities, when you look for it, you find it, and I think that's one of the most beautiful things. I mean, even moving to different places or discovering new towns, new areas to be in,
Yeah.
if you look, you will see, and if you ask, it'll be given, right? So, it was awesome to see my alma mater in the ways that it's grown because a lot of the organizations are a little bit different or more built out than it was when I was even there a few years ago, and
Thank you.
it's been really awesome to see articles that while we are Indianapolis based, we have a national audience that we get to spotlight and share different moments that are close to home for us.
Yeah.
Another grouping, if you will, we obviously always have to go and do a business focus. And so we talk about different ways women are uplifting, supporting, and really putting their money where their mouth is.
Hmm.
We met with Bridget from Make Your Money Matter Michigan. And so she is sharing different women owned businesses in Michigan who are, as she says, keeping the lights on. And I love that she's shining a light on them. And
Yeah.
so, really excited to see that piece come to fruition, especially because I mean, they're close to home, but they're also in the Midwest. And I think oftentimes people think of Michigan sometimes as the place to go in the summer, but year round, there are businesses to support and communities who are thriving because of these businesses existing.
Right.